C for the O2.2.3 Metro service to Port Benton.
Metro is here. Once an operator abandoned by the previous developers of SCR after the big update, now a proper rapid rail transit operator that has taken over what connects store. And I'm here to talk about it, so let's get started. Hello everyone, my name is Thanyawat Srivajana and welcome back to another episode of RoTransWipe Extra. The extras of RoTransWipe, I guess. Surprise, surprise, it's been already a week since SCR dropped their last update, the 1 millionth update, version 2.1.5, but at least they prepared this thing for longer than, well, usual. Ladies and gentlemen, version 2.2. Yes, you heard that right. Metro is now in town. Proposed way early into SCR's development, and due to early plans being too big, I mean, look at the map, it's pretty big. The developers scrapped the operator after the big update and let Stepford Connect operate most of Metro's proposed stations. After many sneak peeks and the most amount of leaked content since version 1.4 was leaked, it was finally released on the 12th of May 2025, taking over most of the branches that connect quote-unquote store from Metro,
such as most of the Willowfield, Stepford Victoria and Morganstown branches, and therefore operating those stations, like Care City Hospital. As a person who's fascinated with design, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined, but at least it's an abstract station sign. Anywho, they relegated Stepford Connect to lesser stations and the electrified Whitefield branch to maintain realism, although some electrified lines between Whitefield Lido and Stepford UFC remain, likely for emergencies and the fact that some Metro trains still use pantographs. Metro also now operates services to Morganstown from Benton via the viaduct between Morganstown Docks and the station originally introduced in version 1.6 with Waterline.
Alongside taking over the vast branch line Stepford Connect wasn't supposed to serve, 3 stations were also added to the overall Metro network.
These being 4 ways located just near the Stepford Connect headquarters, being an intermediate between Stepford Central and Stepford East, Coxey Newtown, which takes shape of its former self, operating just under the area near the Transport for Stepford building, and Barton, allowing for loop service both clockwise and anti-clockwise between both the Stepford Main Line and Morganstown branch. To facilitate the new operations, underground platforms have been added to Stepford Central and Stepford East stations, and both Ellesmere Pond and Coxley stations have been modified.
Now, one of the more significant changes can be seen at Stepford High Street Station. As you can see, the former Connect station above has been left abandoned and all services have been taken over by Metro and thus taken underground. But it's now an intermediate stop and junction towards either St. Helens Bridge and Whitefield Lido from Stepford East.
The station now also houses the development and directive offices of the SCR Group, as well as the signalling centre for Zone J, dedicated to the underground sections, plus they've elevated the express tracks near High Street for proper realism.
Now let's talk about the trains. Metro now operates the Class 717 previously on Connect, as well as 3 new trains, that being the Class 756, 555 and 777, with both the 555 and 777 being able to use double consists if you have the 1000 Robux Longer Trains Game Pass.
And for the first time since version 1.9 completely replaced the TTS announcers, we finally have a male announcer.
Is Stepford East. This train is for Port Benton. The next station...
David Shepard voices the onboard announcements for Metro.
Anywho, alongside these Metro editions, the 12-car Class 745 has been added to Airlink, as well as the new variants for the Class 43 high-speed train, if you have the Longer Trains Game Pass as well, that being the 7, 8 and 9 car variants. Finally, they've also added delay announcements, upgraded the boat's less than necessary signals, scenery improvements like electrification and better signals, and well, of course, bug fixes, especially with the Platform 1A bug. Overall, the introduction of Metro by the developers signal a possible rebirth, and overall transformation of the game ever since the majority of developers and development staff, heck even the managers and the other people, left after the release of version 1.10. That was a bit of a controversial time for SCR. I'm pretty optimistic and still surprised that these people are able to push this update in a matter of months and almost not half a year. So a toast to SCR, and wish you good luck to those who are gonna try out the new update, because it's gonna get pretty congested. That's it for Extra. Thanks for watching.